the impact of Pope Francis on the American Latino community. Very important question for us to look at. Broadly speaking, there are two parts of the world to people who come from heavily Catholic countries. There's the church and there's the state. And the issue really is, do you live in a secular context or in a religious and spiritual context? And the assumption that underscores Obama and the Democratic Party and liberalism is that government is the answer. But the assumption that is really, I think, increasingly emerging from Pope Francis's pontificate is that the church is the answer, and that the church will take the lead in efforts to help the poor and feed them through charity, through private support, through faith-based initiatives. And this really is a threat to Obama's power structure, because if he loses the votes of handout-dependent Latinos, he loses hope of a majority. And I believe that by the Pope making the church so relevant to the problem of Latino and Hispanic poverty, I believe that he really conceivably cuts the Obama people off at the pass and makes it very difficult for them to advance. Remember that all of these Latinos came from countries, themselves or their ancestors, where the politicians were just like the Democrats in this country. They piled up debt, piled up handouts, and ultimately made the country ungovernable. And they fled that country for the land of opportunity in the United States. But once they're here, obviously, the only way that they can deal with helping their fellows get out of poverty is through government programs, so they vote Democrat. But now the church offers an alternative, and an alternative that stresses family unity and ties and family viability. And I think that this can be a very strong intellectual force that will be very helpful in the United States. Thanks for watching.